Hey everyone! At time of recording, it is 84 degrees and humid where I am, and I have no air conditioning. So this week, we're going to do a paper fan. This is not a traditional origami per se. It takes an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, and it's better than nothing, but also good to know and have in your pocket for when it just really sucks outside. So let's get started. You can use just about any kind of 8.5 by 11, like this printer paper here, but I'm going to be using some cardstock. It's thicker, so it'll stand up to more use than just plain printer paper, and given that this is going to be a fan, and so it'll have to stand up to like some actual movement, going thicker and more heavy-duty with the cardstock will make it last longer and a little more effective, technically, so cardstock it is for me. Step 1 is to fold it in half this way, press nice and hard before releasing. Step 2 is to fold it in half the other way, pressing hard before releasing. Step 3 starts to get a little time intensive, but now that we have this line here, we take this side, fold it into that center, so that goes half, quarter, take that, there, 1/8, and 16th, and release. And now we have to fold everything so we've got the 16ths all the way through. Step 4, to bring the 16th folds all the way through, there's a bit of a fun thing that I like to do. So if I repeat step 3 on the other side and get to the 16ths on one edge, you can technically bring an edge to all the points on the other side to get the lines through. And so you can just, follow through. So if that folds in like there, we can also, in the effort of trying to make sure it goes to the half point, bring this bit to that indented crease, lay that flat, and press that through. What I'm using is a bone folder. I have it because I like to do a lot of paper crafts, and it's excellent for pushing through creases on something as hard as cardstock, but if you don't have one and you're having trouble with something like cardstock, you can grab a spoon. It's kind of nice. But yeah, so if you have a section that you need to do, and you're trying to get through it, you've got something of equal length, bring the edge to a different crease of something equal length. It will pop out at that center point, and there you go. Just repeat all the way through at each center point that you can find yourself, and you will eventually get all of the creases in the right spots. I say eventually because this does take a bit of time. Once you have spent your requisite 5 minutes folding all of this, you can get to Step 5, actually doing the fan folds. So turn this way, fold one in, pop up, back, pop up, back. Goes a lot faster now that everything's been pre-creased for you. Just making sure that it goes all the way through. Step 6, with everything folded, pick which side you want to be your center. We're going to be folding along this line, but if I want this side to be my center, pop 2 out, take a corner, bring it to that line, and crease and lay into it, making these triangles, which are about to be incredibly important before releasing. And step 7, where we actually put some pressure here and finally fold everything up, doing our level best to keep everything even, despite the fact that there is going to be so much paper it will not want to be even. So it's a bit of a fight, this one. But push through it and lean on it real hard if you gotta, just so it'll stay flat like this for a moment. Step 8, grab those corners you just did, fold them in, grab down here, and to make the same kind of corners, press real hard in there, because that's going to be how the fan stays together. Step 9, take these corners that you just made and flip it up, then take it here on this side and do the same. Press nice and hard. Then you get to this crease from the original pleating, fold up and in. Give that a nice hard press before gently opening and folding again, tucking everything in. It's going to not want to go, but gently tuck it and then press as hard as you need to make sure it'll stay. Just give it all the pressure it needs to make sure it holds. After that, you can gently open. It should friction itself together. A lot of other instruction sets are good if you have like a staple or something you can put here, or thread to tie it closed, or a popsicle stick or two, but this works if you have just paper and nothing else. For holding, I like to just grab here, and there you go. A fan that you can make with only paper. Keep in a pocket, just hang on to it. Oof. Stay cool, stay hydrated. It is almost summer. Good luck.